Now, stakeholders in the manufacturing space have indicated that despite the 6.8 growth rate recorded for the industry in the first quarter of 2024, growth for the manufacturing sector is still slow. Recent data from the Ghana Statistical Service shows that industry sector growth was 6.8% as compared to the 3.3% recorded in the first quarter of 2023. We have more in the following report. The country's gross domestic product GDP is estimated to have increased by 4.7% in the first quarter of 2024, according to the Ghana Statistical Service GSS. Compared to the fourth quarter last year, the economy grew by 1.2%. This growth, according to the GSS, was driven by the mining and quarrying sector, which contributed to 12.9%. The information and communication sector recorded 17.9%. The industry sector growth was 6.8% compared to the 3.3% recorded for the first quarter of 2023. However, players in the manufacturing sector insist the growth in the sector is still slow. Mark Bedouabuaje is the Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, and he offers some perspective on why the manufacturing sector is not recording the expected growth.
It's good that we have recorded growth in the industry sector. If you look at the subsectors that contributed to the growth, you realize that mining and quarrying contributed about 12.9%, and then construction slightly over 8%, which is very good. At least other sectors are doing well. But my concern is the growth within the manufacturing sector. If you look at data from last year to this year, you realize that the manufacturing sector is not growing as expected. And this is a sector that we should put in all the necessary effort to ensure that they record an increase in growth regularly. The reason being that the manufacturing sector has a long value chain, that any growth within that sector will also create a lot of employment for those who are looking for jobs.
For his part, Chonam Akpelo, the Greater Accra chairman of the Association of Ghana Industries AGI, emphasized the urgent need for the government to tackle the issue of cedi depreciation to help accelerate growth of industries.
If you do observe, you realize that for some time, most of our factories have been closing down, or some actually have been relocating. And then there's a new trend where some of these big factories will rather close down their manufacturing plants and import from their sister countries abroad and be selling the market as though they were being manufactured here. And unfortunately, that's a business decision they have to make, but it's affecting the growth of the country. If it is 10 cedi to $1, let it be. We want to see in the long term, at least for a year, so we can plan, because we have to plan our production operations. We have to plan our businesses. As it is, we are unable to plan. What rate are you going to plan is? Are you going to plan 15 cedis to $1 or 10 cedis? Because you don't know what's happening tomorrow. It's really unfortunate.
Industry players are calling on the government to, as a matter of urgency, resolve the issues of the cedi depreciation, reduce taxes, in order to create an enabling environment for businesses to thrive. Reporting from the industrial area here in Accra, my name is Nashika Caesar, reporting for Channel One Business News.